Hello guys, welcome to the Football Hub once again. Sorry guys, I was away for a very long time, but I'm back and I'm fully back now. A lot of things happened in the world of football yesterday. Aston Villa is having an issue. Aston Villa beat Man City yesterday 2-1 at the Villa Park yesterday. Man City are really struggling. They are really struggling. They are really in a bit of rot right now. In fact, they're really struggling. And this is no excuse. You can't give the excuse of there's no Rodri, injuries or whatnot, because every team in the Premier League is having injuries. Every team is going through one or two injuries thereabouts. So you cannot give that excuse. It is surprising to see that the greatest manager of all time, according to some opinions, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's surprising to see that he cannot find solutions to this. He's never been in this kind of situation before. So I don't know. They better find solutions quick. If not, Man City might end up being relegated. So a lot of that. Barcelona yesterday tried to, lost again yesterday. They lost again yesterday. Now Atletico Madrid now is now leading on the table. I think with about 3 points or so, or 2 points. Thereabout. I think they have not checked the table with a game in hand. Also, Real Madrid is also 1 point behind them with 2 games in hand. Meaning all that early season bubble of them beating teams, blowing teams away, all that has died down now. I always tell people, this is not listen, if you like, be a Barca fan. I always tell you, Real Madrid is still the best team in that La Liga. They are the best team. Barca know with their mates. I always say it. Barca is not their mates. Whether you want to argue from now till tomorrow. I know Messi fans will not want to hear, will not want to listen. But Real Madrid is Real Madrid. So that is that. Then in the Premier League too, also Arsenal won yesterday, which is the one I want to really talk about. That's the one I want to delve in. But before we go into that, I'll be dropping the link of a group where they give correct predictions. It's called Stake Predicts. They are on TikTok. They are on Facebook, they are on Telegram too. So I'll be dropping the links in the comment section. They give correct predictions for games. So if you've been tired of not getting your predictions right, come to this. They've been winning massively in this group. So I'll be dropping the link in the comment section, please. So when we are done, check it. And also, if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts and your comments in the comment section. Thank you. So moving further, before I talk about Arsenal, Chelsea will be taking on Everton today, away from home, and also Tottenham will be taking on Liverpool today in an epic clash in the Premier League. Let's see how that will turn out. Tottenham with their high line and gung-ho approach to defending and their inability to defend corner kicks, and with Liverpool having Van Dijk there, who is very good in the air. I don't see how Liverpool will not win that one. It's hard to see. Things have happened in football, but it's very hard. And with the way Chelsea is attacking now, there's hardly any way that they're not going to beat Everton. Forget what Arsenal did with Everton last week. This is a different ball game entirely. And Chelsea are very good when it comes to open play. Their numbers in terms of XG, chances created, and goals scored, they are one of the highest in the Premier League. So that's how that one. But coming down to Arsenal won yesterday 5-1 away at Crystal Palace, with the first 15 minutes being a bit chaotic, going here, Arsenal first scored through Gabriel Jesus, who has not been able to score in over a year, but scored 3 goals, scored a hat-trick in the Carabao Cup at the Emirates Stadium some days ago, I think on Wednesday, but now scored a brace yesterday again. So he's been a good form in these past few days. Funny enough, a lot of people I've been saying this thing. There is something that goes on with some of these players, especially at Arsenal. I don't know about other clubs. When it's time for them to renew their contract, you see them performing out of this world, performing so well when it's time for them to contract or they're about to buy a new player. The moment they don't buy this new player, they sign a new contract, they just go back to being their normal self. Look at Gabriel Jesus now. There have been talk of buying striker. All of a sudden now, Jesus has picked form. And if Arsenal does the mistake of going to that January transfer window without getting any help in the attack, for me, I don't think the answer to that attack is necessarily a striker per se. Why the striker is just like the easy option. It's just like the easy It's just like the easy answer is this easy solution. It's just like as if it's the easy solution, but it doesn't just answer the whole question. But at least it's an option. That is why I've always said, okay, if you can't get anybody, just get a striker in there. Just get somebody in that attack. Whether it is in the midfield, the person will attack from. Look at what Gabriel Rogers did yesterday. If we had somebody like that who can take ball from the deep and move it forward, beat 1, 2, 3 players, create space, gather opponent player like 2, 3 opponent player to himself, we're creating space for others. One pass, one touch, and we are already at the opponent's post and with the ability to score. You understand? So it doesn't have to be a striker per se. If it is in the midfield, if it's on the wings, if we can get somebody. But look at the way he's performing now. We're able to get a brace, and Arsenal, yesterday became the first top flight team in the English Premier League history to score 5 goals away from home 6 times against 6 teams in the Premier League in a calendar year. Arsenal became the first team to do that. But according to Arteta, he's saying that we should turn all these records that we are breaking into something that will become a title. You understand? So he wants it to become a title. So he himself, he knows he's under pressure. He knows he has to win something. You cannot just be at that club of that size. And that is why I was always mad. I was always angry when all the season before now, when he came where he was not taking the cup seriously. I was not happy. I remember when Robbie of AFTV, Robbie Lyle of AFTV was saying when we were in the Europa League, the first time that the first league, I think is this 2022-2023 season, where we challenged Man City the first time to the league, where we were 5 points ahead. When we were in the Europa League, Robbie was saying we had bigger fish to fry, and I was like, what do you mean by bigger fish to fry? We don't even have a good record in Europe. We've been in the Europa League all this while we were not in Champions League, and we didn't even win it once. Even while Arsene Wenger was there, we didn't even win it once. We got close to the semi-final twice. We were beaten by Atletico Madrid when Wenger was there. The next one we were beaten by Villarreal when Naimi was at Villarreal. We've not even won. We should be, trying to win that and even be in top 4. But the very fact that we are challenging for trophy, yes, we are challenging for trophy, yes, we have bigger fish, we can win it. I was just shocked. And at the end of the day, Premier League we didn't win, Europa League we didn't win, we ended up just for top 4. I don't mind that season ending up 4th from the first that we ended up 4th, but yes, we won the Europa League. That would have represented here, so it would have given Mikel Arteta an idea of how to have built his squad to be able to play in 2-3 competitions, playing 2-3 times every week, 2-3 times in a week. It would have given the foresight, the idea to see how to manage the squad and build your squad to be able to play 2-3 times every week and still get maximum results in all those games. You understand? It would have given him that idea. He would have been able to see it very well and see, okay, this is what I need to do to build this squad to be able to play. Because are you saying that Arsenal team was not good enough to have won that Europa? We are good enough. So I mean, if it is to lose a few games and still be in the top 4 and still win the Europa League, I would have taken it. At least that record would have been good. At least it would have even been a good record for Arteta himself, that he has won the Europa League. At least it would have said, okay, the next one he wants to win. Now that would have even bought him more time than what Arsenal, because Arsenal fans now like he has to win a trophy. If he doesn't win a trophy, he should go. But he's not in the Europa League, he's not in the Conference League now to say, okay, let him win that. And to win the Champions League is not a child's play. It's not something you can just walk up there and just win. I don't even know if you are ready for that, if you are ready to win that. If you cannot beat Atlanta away, you cannot beat Real Madrid away. So these are the things that we need to do. You can't beat RC Lens last season. We couldn't beat them away. We couldn't beat Bayern Munich, one of the worst Bayern Munich teams, away from home last season. So these are some of the things that we need to take care of. But that is that. So it's good. It's a good one. On to the next one. Let's see how the boys are going to perform. Yesterday also, it's good to let you know that Saka got injured. He was seen even limping off on crutches outside the stadium, going into the bus yesterday, leaving the Selhurst Park yesterday from Crystal Palace. So it's not looking good. Arteta said he needs to assess it to know how long he will be out. It looks like a hamstring injury. Part of what we are saying when we say building your squad. Saka has been playing almost every game. I understand the fact that, and I'm always of the opinion that yes, your star player should perform. He should perform week in, week in too. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, the likes of Messi, the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, the likes of Rodri, they play almost 60, 70 matches a season. But at some point, he catches up with you. At some point, he catches. Saka is a strong boy. It's even miraculous that he has not even gone to injury, a long injury for this period of time. It's even surprising to see. He's a very strong boy, but he's bound to catch up with you. So you have to sometimes have players that can mix it up. This is what we are saying. I keep telling you, buy player. When you say okay, I understand the fact that when you buy players, you say who would they bench in the Arsenal team, or would they want to come and sit on the bench? But you cannot buy an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old player who can do the work, who is even more prospect than Saka. Who has more prospect than Saka? So when you bring them, you cannot expect a 17-year-old not to sit down on the bench for Saka. They will build this little by little. When you're winning 5-6-0, you can always bring in the person and put the person in there, and they will play the last 30 minutes or the last 20 minutes. You understand? So these are some of the things when we talk about. But Saka is injured now, so let's see how long he will stay out. Let's see how long that is going to be. So guys, that is the video there and there for you. Hope to see you next time. Stay blessed. God bless. Bye.